Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday, which means Doctor Who has returned to our screens. So, like with last year and continuing on, I am going to be reviewing the Doctor Who episodes weekly as they come out over the next 8 weeks. And so we start off with episode 1, The Robot Revolution. What did I think of this episode? I liked it. I did. It's better than last season's opener. I can tell you that much. It is definitely far superior to Space Babies. But I enjoyed it. The Doctor was on point. We get our introduction to the new companion of Belinda Chandri. I wonder if she has any relation to Ronnie Chandri from the Sarah Jane Adventures, which has not been mentioned. Um, and it's an interesting idea for an episode that's all centered around the idea of owning, where you can buy a star and own it essentially. One of those gimmick gifts that you can get, like back in the, like before it was learned to be a scam. You could buy a small plot of land in Scotland and become a lord or lady, which turned out to be, as I said, that part turned out to be a scam. But it's interesting the fact that, it's taken this premise of buying a star, and then have it be your name because the gets named after you. What's going to happen is the planet that actually is this orbiting this star, the whole solar system becomes the name of that person, and there's a planet and these people worship this person. So that to me is a very interesting premise. So what do I think of the new companion Belinda? I need to see more, for sure. But so far, I'm liking her. It's definitely going to take a few episodes to get used to her, like it does with any new companion or any new Doctor. But she seems to be looked to be a good companion, even though she more than likely is looking to be another one season companion. Which is a shame, that because we still have no word on season 3, because obviously they're going to wait for this season to air before they announce the season 3. But so far this Doctor hasn't had a proper mainstay companion. Obviously, yes, we do know that Ruby is going to make an appearance in Lucky Day, as well as probably in the series finale. But aside from that, he hasn't really had like most of the Doctors have, at least a companion lasting for a season, 2 seasons, before departing. Um, Now, I know there again is going to be those people that complain about the fact that the Doctor cries, because we do see that happen. After Belinda gets captured and brought to the planet Miss Belinda Chandri, the rebels attack. After we see that the Doctor is the historian, and that every ninth word the robots don't hear. So he's using that to kind of talk to her, to inform her of the whole rebel thing, and that as soon as they attack the Doctor, who turns out has been on this planet for 6 months because of a time fracture, that he got cozy with someone named Sasha 55, who is the first person to actually welcome Belinda to Miss Belinda Chandri. That's not going to get confusing anytime soon. So, and then she dies. And so that's why the Doctor gets emotional, because she was going to be was hinted to be like a new companion. He was going to show her the stars. Kind of like what happened in Joy to the World, with that other character from that episode, because I've already forgotten it. But yeah, the robot designs are, they're pretty good, given the new budget that they have. And that's what I noticed during this episode. Like, yes, a lot of it had to have been, in around green screen, which I don't mind. It has the bigger budget. They may as well flex it. But yeah, it was okay. Um, the whole generator AI thing and the incel thing. Um, yeah. I liked it. I liked it. Obviously, it's very topical in terms of like the whole, incel thing with the whole, with the Andrew Tate and all that. So obviously, Russell seeing all of that stuff happen was going to be slightly influenced to have that a character like that in the show to be like the villain of Alan. Um, and I did not see that twist, with Alan being the generative AI or generator Al. That twist I did not see. But the whole design of before we get to reveal of Alan, looks something straight out of Power Rangers. I'm not gonna lie, the whole thing just looked like something that King Mondu threw together from Power Rangers Zeo. But that's the way it looked. But then again, we do see because I remember there being images or even in a trailer of seeing Al the way he was, and people were speculating of what that could be. What villain could this be? And it turns out it's just an incel. And then I know there's going to be some people that are upset because when we seen that the robots killing the rebels, because in the trailers a lot of people were speculating that when we seen those deaths, because they looked like a Dalek kill. The way in the modern Doctor Who now, where when a Dalek kills someone, they go translucent and we see the skeleton. And that's what happened with these, with the robots when they were firing. We saw the skeleton, so that's now confirming that no Daleks this season. And to be honest, I'm kind of happy with that. The Daleks don't need to be in every season. We did have them last year. We more than likely aren't going to have them this year. I'm not sure what way this year's Christmas special is going to be. And what have you, or they still could potentially appear in the rest of the season. I don't know. But aside from that, I liked the episode. I did. I thought it was a good introduction for the companion. At least the Doctor told her of Mundy Flynn, from last season. I'm trying to figure out who Belinda is and why he's connected to her. I wonder who it was who actually told the Doctor about Belinda. I can't remember if it's actually been told already, simply because I haven't rewatched any of season one yet. So I don't know, but I'm happy that he's done it. But it's also giving the Impossible Girl to me. As soon as that's when that was mentioned in some of the trailers, I remember thinking, oh, are they really going to retread waters here with the Impossible Girl? Now, as well, Belinda doesn't want to travel with the Doctor. She's seen all the death that has happened in this episode, and she just wants to go home. But here's where the intrigue is: the Doctor keeps bouncing off of the 24th of May 2025. I wonder if that's actually when the episode 8 is due to air. I'll have to look into that. Because I didn't, and I don't have my spare phone on me at the moment. But yeah, I like the episode. I'm looking forward to next week's episode being Lux. So let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Join me on Monday for my review of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, as we are, of course, in Trilogy Month. Last trilogy was the Toy Story. Moving on to the first 3 Harry Potter films. And then I will be getting back for more Doctor Who reviews on Saturday. So if you love Doctor Who and you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. I do have a Doctor Who reviews and more playlist where I have reviewed every episode of the modern Doctor Who, including up until now. I have, at the beginning of the year, I've done a full 2-hour deep dive into my entire Doctor Who collection. I reviewed a bunch of the classic episodes as well, so that might be making a return soon as well. But anyway, if you love Doctor Who and you enjoyed my review, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you all next Saturday for the episode Lux review. I'll see you all next time.